these cuts would delay treatment and cost lives.
Now to an update on the health of Pope Francis. The Vatican says that he's improving slightly, but does remain in the hospital. Earlier this week, the Vatican announced Pope Francis had developed pneumonia in both lungs. But a spokesperson says the Pope has no fever and continues to be stable. His calendar has been cleared through Sunday.
We have some breaking news, hot off the presses.
Yes.
This is the story that Pedro just said was what? The most important story of the day that people actually care about.
Not surprised.
Just saying.
We're talking about the New York Yankees, arguably the most storied franchise in all of sports, not just baseball, all of sports.
All
Okay,
of sports.
I think I agree with that. They're breaking a decades-old tradition. The team just announced that they will now allow players to have well-groomed facial hair. This is big news,
That is
right?
huge.
So they sent this statement that reads in part, after great consideration, we will be amending our expectations to allow our players and uniformed personnel to have well-groomed beards moving forward. It is the appropriate time to move beyond the familiar comfort of our former policy.
You know, it's so interesting when players leave the Yankees, they always grow these big beards when they play for other teams. Like Gleyber Torres is with the Tigers now.
Yeah.
He has a huge beard.
Giant beard now.
You know, and some players didn't want to come to New York because they want to be themselves and have their
was
beard.
that?
Well, it was back in the 70s. They wanted to keep with more of a clean-cut look, very similar to BYU.
Yeah, so I went to BYU, and they have a similar policy, which is crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, they wanted to keep a uniform, more professional look. So, you know, in 2025, 2024, players, you know, had these big beards, and, you know, and the Yankees always clean-cut. You could do a mustache. That was always the rule.
You can have a mustache
But
at
you
BYU,
couldn't-
too. Weird.
It's the same thing.
Just, like, way weird.
It's giving me
Go
Tom
Yankees.
Selleck.
You know what? I think this
Back
is the
in those
spark we
days.
needed. This is the spark we
Are you
needed.
going to grow a beard now?
I'm going to talk to my boss upstairs. If the Yankees can do it, I feel like I can.
Right.
Can you?
WABC needs
I don't know if
it.
I'm
The
physically
question is,
capable of
can
doing
you
it.
grow a beard? Does it attach? Anyway, imagine a doctor performing open heart surgery. This story is so incredible on your little baby while your baby is still inside your body during delivery. This is just simply incredible. It just happened at a hospital in Westchester, and we are happy to report everyone is healthy and safe. Up next, you are going to hear from the mom and the doctor who performed this groundbreaking surgery.
Incredible, right? I'm so excited for that story. Also, an airport worker hurt on the job and in desperate need of the settlement check she received. But when she went to deposit the check, she ended up with a frozen account and a huge problem until 7 on your side stepped in.
Yeah, you gotta love Nina for that. Always working hard. And still had a sneak peek at the multi-million-dollar transformation of Coney Island that's set to start this spring.